The 2025 Citroën 2CV 4X4 Sahara is a revival of one of the most beloved and utilitarian vehicles ever built, now reimagined with 21st-century sensibilities. It carries forward the essence of the original 2CV Sahara from the 1960s, which was famous for its dual-engine setup and unshakable off-road capability, especially in harsh, remote regions like North Africa. What Citroën has done this time is re-engineer that same philosophy using electric power, staying true to the dual-motor layout, one motor driving the front wheels and another driving the rear. This creates genuine four-wheel drive capability, but with no mechanical linkages or differentials, making the system both simple and robust. It also means that if one motor fails, the car can still limp home using the other, just like the original. Each electric motor produces around 46 horsepower, combining for a total output of 92 horsepower, which might sound modest, but it's more than enough for a vehicle that weighs under 1,000 kilograms. The light weight, combined with instant electric torque, gives the Sahara surprisingly brisk responsiveness and excellent low-speed crawling power, ideal for navigating rough trails or steep inclines. The 2CV Sahara doesn't chase speed or futuristic gadgetry. It's designed to be functional, durable, and charming in a way that modern SUVs have largely forgotten. It uses a simple unibody chassis reinforced with corrosion-resistant materials and lightweight aluminum panels. The suspension system is updated but retains the soft, long travel behavior of the original, soaking up terrain irregularities with ease. Off-road, the Sahara glides over rocks and ruts thanks to its generous ground clearance, lightweight frame, and the absence of overcomplicated traction management systems. It relies instead on mechanical grip, supple suspension articulation, and its naturally distributed torque between the front and rear axles. The car's undercarriage is protected by factory-fitted skid plates, and its approach and departure angles are impressive for a car this size. Whether on sandy dunes, gravel roads, or muddy pastures, the 2CV Sahara maintains a steady composure and light-footed confidence that make it genuinely fun to drive off the beaten path. Inside, the experience is stripped back in the best way possible. The interior cabin avoids high-end finishes in favor of practicality. Surfaces are washable, the seats are made from weather-resistant recycled materials, and exposed structural elements are intentionally visible to underline the car's utilitarian roots. Everything is designed to be durable and easy to maintain. There's no digital overload here, just a simple central display showing key driving information, a few physical knobs for HVAC controls, and a dock for your smartphone that serves as the media hub. It's user-friendly, distraction-free, and refreshingly honest. The dashboard is minimalist, and the layout makes servicing and modification straightforward for those who want to use this vehicle in remote regions where dealer support might be scarce. Air conditioning is optional, as are heated seats, and the windows are manually operated. Yet despite these stripped-down features, the cabin feels inviting rather than Spartan, echoing the charm of the original 2CV in a contemporary package. Power comes from a 38 kWh battery pack that's integrated into the floor to keep the center of gravity low. This positioning improves handling while also protecting the pack from potential damage during off-road excursions. On a full charge, the Sahara offers about 240 kilometers of range under mixed driving conditions. For a vehicle focused more on rural transport and off-road recreation than long-distance motorway travel, this is a practical and sufficient range. More impressively, the Sahara supports fast charging, allowing an 80% recharge in roughly 30 minutes when using a high-capacity DC charger. For regions where charging infrastructure is limited, Citroën offers an optional removable battery module that can be swapped out for a freshly charged one, an idea borrowed from commercial EV operations but made available for the adventurous consumer market. Another innovation is the solar fabric roof. This optional soft top integrates thin, flexible solar panels that contribute supplementary power to the main battery pack. On a sunny day, the system can provide up to 10 kilometers of extra range while parked or crawling at low speeds, enough to get you out of a jam if you're far from the nearest plug. It's not just a gimmick, it speaks to the Sahara's mission of self-reliance and its appeal to those who travel in remote places where every kilometer counts. The fabric is removable, washable, and offers UV protection, making it both functional and sustainable. Storage is surprisingly ample for a car of this size. The rear seats fold flat, and there are cleverly placed compartments in the floor and under the seats for tools, cables, and gear. A front trunk, made possible by the lack of a traditional engine, adds even more utility. Roof rails come standard, and Citroën offers a range of accessories, from cargo boxes to canvas canopies to side ladders, enhancing the Sahara's ability to carry bikes, kayaks, or camping gear. On the road, the driving experience is calm and composed. Because of its lightweight and small footprint, the Sahara handles tight city streets with ease while also feeling stable and controlled on gravel and rural paths. Steering is light but communicative, and braking is handled via regenerative systems that also recapture energy during descent. There's no sport mode or complicated driving profiles, just a single, well-calibrated setup that balances energy efficiency with enough torque to handle hills and trails. Sound insulation is minimal, but that's intentional. The whisper-quiet motors let in the sounds of wind, birds, and road texture, enhancing the sensory experience and making every trip feel more connected to the environment. Safety is straightforward but solid. The 2025 2CV Sahara includes reinforced impact zones, front and side airbags, electronic stability control, and regenerative hill descent braking. There are no complex driver assistance systems like lane centering or autopilot, but the basics are well covered, and that's all part of the car's ethos, putting the driver back at the center of the experience. Maintenance is also simplified. With fewer moving parts than a combustion engine vehicle and easily accessible service points, the Sahara can be repaired in basic garages or even with minimal tools in the field, depending on the issue. This repairability is a rare quality in modern electric vehicles and adds to the car's value as a long-term companion rather than a disposable gadget. What truly sets the Citroën 2CV 4X4 Sahara 2025 apart is its sense of identity. It doesn't try to imitate the competition. Instead, it